All right, pluses versus minuses. Diontae Johnson essentially taking a bridge deal, excuse me, as opposed to waiting for a year, playing through this, and then maybe getting a bigger deal at the end of this year. I like where he positioned himself. What about you?
I agree that it's not a bad thing to get $36.7 million with $27 million of that guaranteed, but this is a slam dunk home run signing for Omar Khan. This should make every Steelers fan optimistic about the future and very happy and thinking they're in good hands with the new GM. Obviously, he's been there for a very long time. But, I mean, you look at this deal, even Christian Kirk is making more money over the first 2 years of his deal. The guys like DK Metcalf and Deebo Samuel will make $54 million through the second year of their deal. Diontae Johnson under $37 million through his 2-year deal. So, I mean, just not even close to the other guys in the market. And I came on and I said, look, I don't think he's going to get $23-24 million, but him getting 2 years, $40 million maybe, I thought was more realistic. And so, he does trail some of those guys in certain statistics. I pulled a bunch of stuff up, but, he's top 10 in yards after the catch, top 10 in yards after contact, actually third in the amount of missed tackles he forces in open space, but then 35th in explosive receptions. Kupp, Adams, Diggs, Moore, Godwin, McLaurin, and Metcalf are all top 10 in that metric since 2019. So some areas where he trails them, but, is that Big Ben? It's just, I think it's so fascinating that I do think Omar Khan kind of convinced him, your production, the volume of it was based on the fact that Big Ben was throwing the ball in 2 seconds. And we don't really think that, you're a dynamic, game-changing playmaker. You're a very, very good player, but we don't view you in that upper echelon, even if some of your stats do measure up, and I think they convinced him of that. And so, anyway, I think it is a win-win for both parties, but I think this is a home run deal for the Pittsburgh Steelers.